Good morning. This is Elvire. I got a pretty good article brought to my attention from Glenn Beck. I've heard of the man before, haven't really paid that much attention to him. However, this article somehow it triggered me to read it, and I have a link in the blog here below for you to read it completely in its entirety. What is he talking about in this article that triggered something in me? He wrote the article the day after Labor Day, or actually on Labor Day itself, on September 2nd. And he's referring to interaction, to communication, especially with his children and on the whole with everybody. How do we communicate nowadays? How do we interact with everybody? That's what he talks about. And he highlights what I feel is very important as well, and that is the human aspect of communication, of interaction. Nowadays, everybody has a cell phone, everybody is texting, everybody has email, and this is how we communicate. And there is more misunderstanding than ever before. How come? Well, from what I have learned, is that the human being has the need to interact on a face-to-face basis because we have our sensory system, our built-in detection system, which gives you a way which helps you detect what the mood, what the feelings of the other person are. Body language, that's what it's all about. Looking somebody straight square in the eye, The eyes are the windows to the soul. So it's very important to have that interaction because we have the senses and the senses never lie. What we do need to learn, and which is unfortunately not taught in school, is how we can tune into those senses, how we can improve our communication by listening to and through our senses. So I encourage you to read the article. Think about it, really sit and think about it. How important is it to literally, grab the telephone, talk to somebody? Or if you can, go out and meet somebody, talk to somebody face to face, even if it's to somebody you don't really know. It doesn't matter. Wherever you are, go shopping. If you like something about somebody, just say it. Just give them a compliment, pay them a little compliment, start up a little conversation, if only about the weather. It doesn't matter. Have that human interaction and observe how you are feeling about that. If it makes you feel better than texting to somebody, just observe that. And then look at how our younger people, how they are communicating. And perhaps if you have children or grandchildren, perhaps you can, sometimes say something to instill a little bit of the old-fashioned habits of face-to-face contact in them again as well, and the need, the basic human need for that. Being in contact is one of the basic human needs that contributes to feeling happy. The body language is about 70% of the communication. The tone of the voice is another 10%. And the words, I got them not completely right, the percentage. I think the words are only 7% or something. It's very little. It's very little. That's why email is so difficult. To write a true good email that everybody understands is very difficult because, again, we were not taught in school, most of us, how to write our thoughts down in a way that everybody understands it. How to put your whole thought in one sentence is very difficult so that somebody else understands it completely. So there is so much more to this, and I will come back to this because this is one of my passions, to help people discover who they are. Everybody is a beautiful person. Everybody is capable of fully communicating, provided they allow themselves to do so, to express their feelings. We are emotion. Emotion, energy in motion, also known as feelings. And if we do not obey our feelings, it's not good. It's not good. We are completely separated, alienated from each other. So read the article. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you take it with you and perhaps just pass it on to somebody else. And you know what? Leave me some feedback. I'd love to hear some feedback from you, either on the video or on my blog. I would really appreciate that. That's a part of my communication with you. Thank you so much.